Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. John's just left to go to work. Saturday and he works till lunchtime, which is nice. This morning I didn't get out of bed till 7:15, which is the first time that's happened, I'm going to say, in 2.5 weeks, which was nice. But so Reuben, oh hello, that's my bum. Hi. What's this? This is an interesting look. Yeah. Okay. So Reuben doesn't always cry when he wakes up. We don't wake up to tears. You don't cry when you wake up. It varies from shouting. The standard for the last couple of weeks has just been, he wakes up, he stands in his cot, he turns the light on because he can reach it from his bed, and he goes, "Ma!" And it's not like a distressed crying "ma," it's just, he just shouts to "ma," and I'm quite a light sleeper, and I get up and I go into him, and that's normally how our day starts. But before he was poorly, he used to quite regularly get out of his bed because he can do it himself, and there's toys in his room, and he would play and then let me know when he was ready. So at 7:10 today, I heard there's a bear in there. There's like this bilingual bear thing, and it talks in English and Polish. And yeah, I heard that going off at like 7:10, and he was laughing at it, and it was really cute. And I'm like, oh my goodness, maybe, yeah, winner, you know, because we've been getting up at like 5, 5:30, 5:10. So, 7:15, that is amazing. And then at like 7:10, no, it was 7:10 that I heard him, and at 7:15 he shouted "Ma." So I went in. Unfortunately, Reuben found chalks. I would have sworn on a Bible those chalks were in here. One of these cubes has all his art stuff, all his crayons and papers and bits and stickers and things. I would have sworn on a Bible that those chalks were out here. But no, Reuben had found chalks and drawn all over the side or one end of his cot bed. And there was like stuff on the floor. I've also got chalk on the rug. So luckily it's chalk, so it wiped off, like literally one wet wipe, gone. But it didn't come off the white, and it obviously, the chalk's on the white bit of the rug in his room, so that's not come off. So I've got to figure that out because it's too big to go in our washing machine. I don't think you can wash that kind of rug anyway. Like when he was a little baby, we had a washable rug in his room that you could just chuck in the washing machine. But that big one, I'm gonna have to investigate, get my hinge on to get that out. But yeah, that was the start to our morning. We've had a lie-in, and we've had an art installation. Well, we haven't because I've got rid of it now, but I took a video of it and I've taken a photo of it, and now it's gone. But yeah. Right, plans for this morning. I'm going to make a coffee. I'm going to make Reuben some breakfast. I have a sink full of dishes, even though we had McDonald's for tea last night. But basically it's Reuben's dishes, and then obviously I cooked the dog's chicken yesterday, and then I cooked a joint of beef, or a small thing of beef, last night because it had to be cooked yesterday. And that was a somewhat productive morning. Everybody is fed, everybody is dressed. Reuben is making a mess. I've done the dishes. I have got a load of washing on. Load of darks on. I've uploaded a vlog. I've cut Gilly's toenails, claws, whatever you want to call them. We don't cut Darwin's. Darwin has a heart murmur. He goes to the vets like a couple times a year for it, and the vet always checks, and if they need doing, the vet does them. But Gilly needs his done a lot more regularly. I think that's pretty much because Darwin doesn't like to walk on wet stuff. Like if you go for a walk, Darwin will walk on the pavement, Gilly will try and walk in the mud. So obviously it's the pavement that keeps the claws down when you walk them. But yeah, Darwin, they've always been slow nails. So yeah, don't cut Darwin's, but I do cut Gilly's. Right, I'm going to go and brave, because it's meant to rain at lunchtime. So I'm going to go out and try and do Reuben's walk quickly. It'd be so much easier if these two walks could be done at the same time, but because of Darwin they can't. Reuben pretty much, unless it's absolutely pouring down, Reuben has a walk every day. Like if it's drizzly, we just put the puddle suit on and the wellies and still go, because he has a lot of energy and we need to burn that energy. Darwin, unfortunately, cannot be walked at the same time as Reuben. Like back in the day, pre-Reuben life, me and John used to always walk them together. He would have Darwin, I would have Gilly. And then when obviously Reuben came along, Darwin did not like the pram and he could not get on with the pram. Darwin is a reactionary dog. Obviously he was a rescue dog and he had some really horrific traumatic things happen to him before he came to us, and as such there are certain things that triggers him. Mostly people on bikes, like push bikes, really affect him, but he's fine with Reuben on his. And most men, not all men, but most men, like if there's a random man walking down the street, Darwin will be like, "Rrr." But he doesn't do it to women and kids. It's a bit weird, but it's clearly where the issues have happened before. Yeah, and he just couldn't get on with the pram, and he would just bark at the pram, and he wouldn't have a nice time, and no one else would have a nice time. And then when Reuben was able to be carried, he quite liked that. That was fine. But now, obviously, the point of the walk is to tire Reuben out as well. And Darwin does not like having Reuben walk with him. He kind of does this like weird sheepdog routine around him, and like you can tell that Darwin is panicking, like there's panting and stuff. One of John's friends, he went to university and he's like trained to be an animal psychologist, even though he does some completely other random job now. And apparently it's trauma happened to Darwin. Darwin recognises that Reuben is the youngest, weakest member of his pack, and Darwin sees it that it's his job to protect Reuben. So this like dog, like sheepdog herding kind of routine is him trying to protect Reuben, but it's just not, it's not fun. So it does mean John tends to do the daily walk by himself with the dogs, and I do it by myself with Reuben. But yeah, that was very rambly, and now we're gonna probably get, no, it's not gonna rain. It's not gonna rain. We're gonna go do the walk. Whoa! And we're home. We went to our friend Chris and Margaret's. I need to put the dishes away. I went to our friend Chris and Margaret's and had coffee and biscuits. Obviously Reuben didn't have coffee, but you know what I mean. And then we just put Reuben's wellies on, and John rang me. He was like, I'm home, where are you? I'm like, oh, I didn't quite expect you to be home so soon. So yeah, John jumped in the shower, but he made me coffee before he went there because he is a good egg. And now it's time to make some lunch. Lunch doesn't look pretty. John and I have got roast beef sandwiches, bit of onion chutney in there. Reuben ate like 4 biscuits when we were at Chris and Margaret's house, so I don't know what he's going to eat. So we've got these chicken straw things, cucumber, cheese string, and this is freeze-dried strawberries and sultanas. So we had lunch, Reuben had a play, Reuben has now gone down for his nap. It is the start of the rugby league World Cup today, so John's got that on in the lounge, front room, is that even a word? And I'm in the bedroom doing some editing, and of course, coffee. It's that time of the day where the kitchen is messy again, and I'm cooking Ruben's tea. He's having pasta, which luckily he likes. Drinking a coffee. Oh, I'll show you something cute that came in the post today. New magnet for the back of the cooker. Pumpkin spice wanker. This was who I got it from. I got it on Etsy. I don't recommend. I ordered this like the 19th, 18th of September. The website said they had 10 ready to, or X amount ready to post. It came today and it had a first class stamp on it. So, you know, if it came today, baby, when was it posted at first class?
Yes, no. With the strikes, it's hard to say.
But
within the last week, though.
Yeah, like being very generous. It's been posted at the beginning of the week, but yeah, like the 19th of September to what is it? It's the 15th of October, so it's taken almost a month, and it is in the UK. So yeah, but it's cute. It is cute. And it's Ruben's tea time, and it's all a bit the same colour. We've got cheddar, pasta and peas, and this is yogurt covered strawberries. So yeah, that's what Ruben's having. And it's tea time, and this should have been Nando's fake away piri piri chicken, but the chicken got substituted by ASDA. So this is salt and chili chicken thighs. There's salad and homemade wedges and flatbread, and yeah, I think it looks quite good. Oh, and we're going to have the Nando's sauce with it still. And that's bedtime. It's a little after 11. We watched a film called The Survivor on Sky. It's based on a true story about a Polish Jewish guy who survived Auschwitz. But yeah, it's based on a real story. So it was good but grim, if that makes sense. And we watch a lot of war films. But yeah, go to bed now. Not sure what we're doing tomorrow. The plan was to go to a pumpkin field, pumpkin patch. But it's rained really heavily this evening, so it might be a bit. Don't know if we're going to face that tomorrow, because only Ruben has wellies, not the rest of us.